Hi, Superhits 93.5 RedFM पर. This is Shaayan. I am sitting here with Dr. Tricha. She's the consultant pathologist at Specialist Hospital. Now, let me tell you the reason we are here on your screens today, and the reason is we are talking about mask awareness drive. Now, when I say about mask awareness drive, I'm not talking about the need for everybody to wear masks. I am doctor. We are not wearing masks just for the purpose of this video. We're actually talking about the need to dispose of the masks safely. Why is it important? How is it important? The mask awareness drive on Superhits 93.5 RedFM, abbreviated as M.A.D, because you have to be that, not to dispose it off safely and securely. Doctor, thank you so much for giving us your precious time. Mask awareness drive, we're talking about the need to dispose it off safely. First of all, let's talk about why can't we dispose it off as any other normal thing? Why do we need to take special care to dispose of the mask, so to say?
First of all, I want to really congratulate you, Shaayan, and your team at RedFM for coming up with this novel initiative. I was just wondering why people haven't started doing this awareness yet, because there's so much of littering we see these days. So it is extremely important that we do this the right way, because when you wear a mask, and if you have the virus or any other virus for that matter, it becomes a biohazardous material, and that, if you do not give it a good treatment and dispose it off correctly, can cause a harm to the rest of the population. And single-use masks, especially the disposable kind, if it's the new age plastic bottle, it just stays in the environment for such a long time. So the same problem that a plastic bottle would cause, all masks end up causing the same thing, and so it has to be done properly.
So this becomes a biohazard. Now let's talk about how exactly to dispose of the mask safely. What is the procedure?
Excellent question again. For this, you must know what the different types of masks are. Yes. First of all, we have these cloth masks. Then there are these colorful N95 masks that people match their clothes with. Then there are these single-use or disposable masks. There are also something called as 3M masks, which are much thicker. The most majority of our population, we use these single-use or disposable masks. Now, Shaayan, the thing is, each mask is about 4 grams. Okay? And even if 1% of us do not dispose it properly, imagine it's going to be close to 40,000 kgs of plastic in 1 month. And that's a number we are not prepared to deal with. So it has to be done properly. And even if you put it in a bin or anywhere, eventually it ends up in a sea or in a pond where it's going to harm.
Landfill, for that matter.
Landfill, yeah. So the first thing is use a cloth mask. Because it's so much easier to just wash it and dry it and reuse it again. The second thing is, if you do choose to use a disposable mask, do so only if you are committed to proper disposal. Otherwise, you must not use these plastic masks. If you are in a healthcare setup or a medical setup, for that example, we have these yellow bags and the proper disposal method, and burning or burying. All these things are done properly with these masks. But otherwise, the common population, I always suggest you use the cloth mask.
Okay.
Then how do we dispose these masks? This is the next question. So for that, what we need to do is, if you're wearing a mask with an ear strap or a head strap like this, first always wash your hands, remove it from behind the ear or from behind the head, cut the elastic straps, because these elastic straps actually end up in the wild life. It hampers the fishes, the birds, the animals. They get stuck in them. So remove those elastic straps. Soon after that, don't try to destroy the mask too much. Put it in a bag and put it in a bin, a closed bin.
Like now, in the dry waste?
Yes, in the dry waste, absolutely. But if you are unwell, or if you have the COVID virus in you, or your family has this, then you must train and teach everyone to do this. Remove that mask the same way, put it in a paper bag, a breathable paper bag, and then leave it outside in the sun for 72 hours. reseal this bag and then give it to our power karmikas or the BBMP and tell them, label it as COVID-19 waste and then give it to them. After you have done all this, remember to sanitize your hands again. Okay,
All right.
so that's how a mask needs to be disposed, and that will definitely help the environment.
So somewhere actually on internet I read somewhere that you have to cut the mask into different pieces. You're saying not the mask itself, the elastic has to be cut.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't litter more by creating smaller plastic pieces with the entire band of the mask. Just the elastic straps have to be cut.
Any message that you would have for people who are watching us or would hear us?
Well, masks have saved a lot of lives, and we are in debt to masks for doing that. They have protected the healthcare community, they have protected the rest of our community, and they have also given us a lot of confidence to walk around and meet people. Although it's not recommended, it's always important that you wear a mask. So don't stop wearing a mask, but know how to dispose it. Be responsible citizens. Use a cloth mask, use recyclable masks, don't litter, and give yourself, give the rest of the world a little bit of what it has given you by saving the nature.
Alright, there you go. Once again, masks need to be on your faces and they need to be disposed of carefully. Once again, putting it out there that just for the purposes of the audio clarity, we are not wearing masks right now. Otherwise, both of us are and will be wearing the mask right before and after the interview as well. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time.
Thank you, Shaayan.
It was
Thank you
lovely
so
talking
much.
to you.
Lovely talking to you too.
There you go. Dispose of the masks carefully. M.A.D, our campaign, Mask Awareness Drive.
RedFM 93.5